Hi there, I'm Ben and welcome to part 14 of my full platinum walkthrough for A Plague Tale Requiem. Okay, we're doing 2 chapters in this video and it's still only 13.5 minutes long. So picking up exactly where we left off at the end of chapter 13, you'll be on the boat. There's going to be lots of cutscenes and things that I've cut out here. To do these 2 chapters it takes longer than 13 minutes. There's lots of cutscenes and talking and dialogue and all sorts. So as soon as you gain control, you have to go and speak to each crewmate. So just go and do that. So go up here, speak to Sophia. Then you finish that. Then you're going to go downstairs, and you're going to speak to whomever. All 4 of them. Actually, no, 3 of them. You don't need to speak to. Oh no, he's sleeping. So you can ignore him. But yeah, this is really quick. I don't know why this is a separate chapter to 15. I don't know why they're separate because they really lead into each other. Having said that, so does chapter 16. I probably should have I've just stitched them all together and just finished the game in one video. But yeah, it's a lot in one video. But yeah, speak to them all. And then when you go back out of here, yeah, there we go. Hugo's going to ask you to come over, and then speak to him again. And then you should walk over to Ono at this point. Yeah, and then the cutscene will kick in. And then all hell will start to break loose. A ship is about to come in and try and take us over. Of course, we know who this is. I'm trying not to give too much away for people who haven't played the game yet, because obviously I know what's happening. Even telling you what Chapter 15 is called is a bit of a spoiler, really, if you've not done it yet. So yeah, walk up here and start pulling the ropes. This is the shortest chapter in the game, I would say, even with the dialogue in it. So pull those ropes, come down here, and then pull these. It's going to kind of steer you that way a bit. I have no idea about sailing. And then we're going to try and jettison that crate in the middle. I'm going to forget that's what we're doing and start running around. No, I'm getting ahead of myself. There we go. Because I'm going to run up there in a moment. So we'll try and do this. And this is where the arrows start landing. So just run up to the back of the ship. Starboard? No, I don't know. Yeah, just start. When you get the lock on, just start throwing the stones. It's not imperative that you do this, but it's just part of it. And see how many you can get. I get 2 left, unfortunately. Yeah, don't stand too close to the front there. That always seems to come across that fire. Yeah, just about to get that last one before they crash in. So there will be a cutscene. It'll go all black for a moment, and then when you come back, the cutscene will end, and it will be fight time. So just kill them however you want, or just let Ono do it. Use some dust to distract one of them, giving him time to kill the other, or just kill them both with a crossbow, whatever. It's, yeah, however you want to kill them. I'm going for the dust option here on the first ones. It does get pretty manic towards the end. You will need to take care of the archers yourself, though. But they're easy enough. Obviously, they don't have helmets on. I was about to help him out there. He's okay. And yeah, once this little interaction, this fight has finished, which it will do in about a minute, that's it for chapter 14. Literally, is it. So the only 2 things we are getting in this video are the 2 trophies for the chapters. There's nothing else to find. So I think this is the point where it starts getting a bit crazy. So you might need to whip the old crossbow out. But it will end pretty soon after this when they start boarding like this. So use a few. Yeah, it's about to fit. There we go. No, yes, it's about to finish. Anytime now. I think it's after I get him. Yeah. So yeah, that's the end of the chapter. There's going to be a cutscene. And You'll get the trophy healing our wounds eventually, anytime now. Wow, that took a while. And then we're going to go straight into chapter 15, so I'm just going to leave this on. And that's where we're going to start. So I suppose I better do the intro again. Hi there, I'm Ben. No. Yeah, so obviously we're just going to be washed up, because at this point you will know that Amicia did take an arrow, not to the knee, but to the side. But she's okay. A little bit of that magic cloth has saved her.
Did he say something?
And you can see what I mean about it leads straight into chapter 15. It should be the same chapter, it feels like, especially when we're going to go through this gap and the fight is going to continue, and that's it. So yeah, it really should be the same chapter, so that's why I put them together.
I'm so glad they're alive.
I suppose the reason they have split it up is that there has been a time jump, which will make sense about halfway through this fight. Something's going to happen. Again, I'm not going to tell you, in case you haven't seen it yet, you want to experience it for yourself. I'll tell you what, if you've not played this game before, and you know how to do the combat and you're not worried about it, then yeah, pick it up in the next video. You just need to follow along and you're not missing anything. Get to the end of both these chapters, nothing to see, and I'll see you in the next video, I suppose, if you don't want to spoil anything. If not, hello and welcome, if you're staying. And yeah, it's just one of those fights. Just adapt to whichever one's walking towards you. They're all slow. You obviously can pause time with the wheel there. Gives you plenty of time to make your mind up. If there's a guy with a shield, throw a pot of dust at him and hit him in the head. He's not an archer, but he is one of those firebomb guys, so you can hit the jar in his hand, which I try and... There we go. Oops. These ones I just tend to go with a crossbow. And then yeah, eventually you get some heavies coming in. I think it's when this heavy comes in that the cutscene will kick in soon. And this is the cutscene, this is the time jump. Once this has happened, I can explain why I think they may have split the chapters up. So same as always with these guys. Disorientate them. This is the ones with the ones on the back, the woody ones. I don't have a pot. There we go, so it's kicked in. So yeah, once the cutscene has finished, I can now say yes, that Hugo's gone nuclear. He's gone. Yeah, they're in Marseille now, so there has been a bit of a time jump. Obviously, it's been a few hours since the ship attack, so it does. I suppose it does kind of make sense to have a chapter split up like that. There we go. I've got no more dust left. No more jars left, should I say. Should have a quick run around and see what we can find. I think they do respawn. But there's loads of jars and things around that you can use. These bags of saltpeter. That's what I'm waiting for with this one. What's he? He's a regular. He can take an arrow. They try and trick you as well. As long as you get a yellow lock on, then you can kill them. If you don't, then it's a no-go. I think he's one of the ones with the pot that's walking towards me there. That's why I can't get the lock on him. And of course, feel free to use knives now if you have them, because we don't need them anymore. Yeah, he is. Could have timed that a little bit better and killed both. I don't know. I think this is a final big one. What I'm trying to do there is actually put the fire out. You know, I was talking about the fire trophy we've not got yet. I was trying to do that. I could actually try and put his... Yeah, do there. So that's a fire out. But again, we'll grab that in New Game Plus. It's not a problem.
Is your sword becoming heavy?
Oh no!
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
I think I'm out of pots again.
Look at her. Just give up.
Oh no! Hold on!
I see him. Give them hell.
Could have waited a little bit. Oh, he's not walking towards me. He's lost me. Yeah, I did pot. I definitely picked that one up before they do respawn. So when you kill the last guy here, cutscene's going to happen. And I'm trying to put the fire out again. Not enough time though. And
This is it. You're too old, I know.
yeah.
To fight.
Oh no.
And you're so
Does the
goddamn
most badass thing you could do when you get stabbed with a sword. And just show the person that you have no fear of dying. And then, yeah, kill the Count. And there's going to be a long cutscene and then horse and carriage section like from the very beginning of the game where you don't actually have control, but it's lots of talking and things. And eventually you'll get to the gates of Marseille. And this is where we're going to pick up now. Because it is essentially a cutscene where you don't do anything. You're just being talked at. So, yeah, I've cut that out. But, yeah. There's going to be a cutscene after you kill the Count, and then you'll eventually get to the gates of Marseille. It's all essentially one big cutscene. And then you'll have a flamethrower. And we are right at the end of the chapter. So it's just a chase sequence. I don't know how they managed to do it, but they managed to do it. Well, I do know how they managed to do it. They decided to have waves of rats come after us, but this is how they managed to cram a flamethrower into this game. Or a chase sequence on a cart.
So this is how it starts. What?
And yeah, it's this bit here. It's actually kind of cool when you realise in the next chapter what is the noise is. The pulsing, they say it's the pulsing of a heart, almost like a heartbeat. You'll see that in the next chapter. But yeah, just keep firing at the floor at the rats. It doesn't look like it's doing anything, and to be honest, I don't think it is. Maybe, I don't know whether they would kill you or not. They must do. But yeah, just keep firing at the rats. And eventually it'll calm down and the chapter will end. And then it'll be on to the next video, which will be the final video of New Game. So we're going to finish the story up entirely. And then from there it will be New Game Plus. I'm going to put the last two chapters together again. Because they are, once cut down, they're very short, especially once you move all the cutscenes and things like that. Obviously the end of the game, very dialogue heavy. Yeah, so eventually that's going to fall down, and cutscene's going to happen again, of course, and that will be the end of the chapter. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.